My name is Jacob Warren. Welcome to this lesson on chopping for the double bass. In all of the previous lesson videos, we've been looking at grooves that are in 4/4. So today we're going to take a look at what happens when you use the chop stroke in other meters. The first meter we're going to take a look at today is 6/8 time. 6/8 time is rather similar to 4/4 in that it's an even number, and we'll talk about why that's important later. But there is something that's a little bit different depending on the groove that you would like to create. So I'm just going to do a simple jig groove to start us off. We're just going to be in the key of A, and we'll sit on the A chord for right now. Just like with the halftime groove, I'm going to take a moment to plan out what I'm going to be doing on each beat of this 6/8 groove. So my first task is to figure out where I want the chop or the emphasis to be. Now 6/8 is normally felt as two groups of three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I'm trying to keep it a more traditional groove, I'm going to want to put the backbeat on eighth note 4, or the start of the second group of three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The groove we're going to use is what you see below here. It starts off with 3 played notes, a chop stroke, followed by 2 played notes. Now what's interesting about 6/8 and makes it a little different than 4/4 is that we actually need to start up bow. And the reason we need to start up bow is because we want our chop, which is on beat 4, to fall on a down bow. Slowly, it's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, here we go. I remember when I was learning grooves that needed to start on an up bow for the first time, it took my brain a little bit of time to figure out what was going on. But the more you just play it, the easier it will become, the more natural it will feel. Let's try that a little bit faster now, and also with the chord cycle. The chord cycle we're going to use today is going to be A, B minor, F sharp minor, and E. And I'll count us off in 2, as that's how we're actually going to feel this groove. So a little faster now. 1, 2. The jig groove is just one example of a chop pattern we can use in 6/8 time. We're going to look at another one today too, and this one is going to be in the cousin of 6/8, 3/4. So I'm going to plan out my chop stroke here so that it falls on beat 3 in the bar of 3. So as it looks below, it's going to be 4 played notes and 1 chop stroke, followed by 1 played note for a total of 6 strokes. So slowly, it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3. You may have noticed that this time, because the chop stroke is falling on the 5th eighth note of the bar instead of the 4th, we actually can start down bow again, as the chop stroke will naturally then fall on a down bow. So let's try speeding that one up. 1, 2, 3. I hope you enjoyed these examples of chop grooves in meters based on the number 3. Next time we're going to take a look at when you combine meters and start getting more complex numbers like 5 and 7 and so on. So thank you, and stay tuned for more.